For the next few slides in this assignment, I just want you to get comfortable using the transformation tools in the Desmos Geometry app. So you don't need anything on the left-hand side. We'll go ahead and close that. Make sure that you have your grid and your axes turned on. I can see that I'm scaled by ones because I can see a line at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, both in the X direction and the Y direction. So we're going to start by creating a polygon. I don't care if your polygon has 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, right? And remember the number of points corresponds with the number of sides as well. So just draw yourself an image and we'll do all 3 types of transformations. So here's my first polygon. Make sure you close up the polygon so that you can have this nice colored in polygon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform this polygon. We need to do a rotation, a reflection, and also a translation. So make sure you click your pointer tool and click on the polygon. Notice what happened at the top. My tools changed. I can now choose a type of transformation. So we'll first start with translating. Here, using the tools this way, we're going to translate using a point or a vector. Here we'll just do a vector, which is just a directional line telling you how to translate your image. And you can see it's just moving along that same line, that same distance. I want you to go ahead and change the color of your image to orange. So pre-image in blue and image in orange. That's a simple translation. Make sure that the translation that you do, I can see both the pre-image and the image, and then go ahead and take your picture. You'll be able to move on from here. Make sure that your translation does not look exactly the same as mine. This is you doing your own work. So I want to see what your translations look like. We'll go ahead and erase what's on the screen here. And then we'll go back to our polygon tool. This time we'll go ahead and do a reflection. So if you do not draw a line already in your grid, you'll be forced to do a reflection on one of the lines that's already here on your pre-image. If you would prefer to reflect across a line, just make sure you draw a line somewhere in your grid. Here, I'll go ahead and draw a line along the x-axis. So again, use your pointer tool, click on your image, and then we'll reflect. I'm going to click on the line I want it to reflect across. And if we zoom out, we can see that reflection. Again, go ahead and change that image to orange and keep your pre-image blue. Go ahead and take your screenshot. Go ahead and add that into the reflection slide. Again, make sure that yours looks different than mine. And then we'll go ahead and move into the final transformation, which will be a rotation. I'll go ahead and do a pentagon this time. You can close it up, use your pointer tool, click on the image, and then we'll go ahead and rotate this. We're going to choose a center of rotation. We're going to only be focusing on using the origin as the center of rotation, so I want to use that. And then we'll choose an angle of rotation. We have traditional 90, 180, 270, 360, but if you want to do a different number, you're certainly welcome to. I'm going to go ahead and do 72 degrees, and we'll see what that looks like. Again, pre-image blue, image will be orange. I'll take my screenshot and then add that to the images. Again, keep in mind for this entire first section, you're just getting comfortable with transformations. Draw yourself a polygon, do your transformation, take your screenshot, and then we'll move on to the next section.